Hello everyone and welcome back to Donut Like, Donut Read. My name is Julius and with me I have John.
Greetings, normies.
Adam.
At your service.
And Luna.
Hello.
And today we're doing a little story called The Land of the Lost by Psychic Vampires. It's a crossover of The Land Before Time and I guess Star Wars? It's not labeled as a crossover, but...
Oh, read the summary.
Well,
read the
you'll
summary.
see.
Read the summary. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit you with the summary. Littlefoot and his friends wind up in the future with only a Sape-shifting Jedi who's also a Land Before Time fan to help them survive, and the fate of dinosaur kind hangs in the balance.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, wait a second.
What kind
There's
of
a lot
drugs?
to unpack there. Come on, let's pop the suitcase on the bed. Let's go through this. Okay, first off, they wind up in the future, alright?
Yeah.
A shape-shifting Jedi, a Sahape-shifting Jedi who's a Land Before Time fan.
Wait, hang on, no, wait. Star Wars.
I guess they have.
Wait,
Land
Star
Before
Wars.
Time.
Wait, no. But Star Wars takes place canonically in the past. So technically, they're
Well,
the Land
but
Before Time.
But you see, George Lucas went back in time because, as we established, we have time travel, and George Lucas went back in time to bring, or I guess Steven Spielberg went back in time to bring Land Before Time to the Jedi.
So basically, what happens is, Land Before Time happens on a different planet, even farther back. And what they're doing is, so you know how, like, the way light travels? So when you look way far, if you look at something that's like a million light years away, you're seeing it a million years ago. So what they're doing is that, Star Wars it's actually like there's actually a future, a past version where it's our society, and what they're doing is they've got like a set of binoculars and they're looking, couple million light years away to see what was playing on the TV a couple million years ago.
I think the author was just on drugs. That's my explanation.
I hate how much sense this makes.
You talk like this makes sense. This part doesn't make sense. Here we go. Author's note, even though it doesn't say author's note. I don't own The Land Before Time, nor do I own Star Wars or Animorphs. Okay, Animorphs is apparently here now. Geneva, Illinois is the town I live in. Don't dox yourself, kids.
They do own it.
Don't dox yourself, kids. My character is also an old soul in this. That means she's the body and soul reincarnation of someone else and has had many past lives, in this case, Littlefoot's mother. Don't tell me. We got dinosaur other kin now? Come on, man. Sarah Skywalker is also a dragon shape shifter, and it's descended from Draco and Drake of Dragonheart fame.
What the?
Kyle is my boyfriend's real name.
Really doxing ourselves.
A lot of really personal information here.
Ooh, stranger danger. So the Land of the Lost, Chapter 1. Where are we? Littlefoot and his friends were playing when all of a sudden the ground shook and opened beneath their feet, and they all fell down and the ground closed back up. The friends landed.
Where are we?
Sarah asked. They were in a place that looked like nothing they'd ever seen before. Boxy, cave-like nest things lined up with little patches of green food and trees in front of them, and the friends were on, which appeared to be a path of some sort, and smaller paths went from the one they were on up to the cube-shaped caves.
Are they in Minecraft? I mean, we're talking about cubes here, so...
Yeah.
Did Minecraft even exist back then?
Or they're in, Russia, and there's only these commie blocks.
Oh, God.
Strange-looking trees with no tree stars on them, but what looked to be some sort of silver-colored flower with a transparent center on them, and vines ran from the trees connecting them, and there were many more black vines leading to the cube-shaped caves. Smoke came out of some of them like a smoking mountain.
I have no idea. I've never seen a place like this before.
Littlefoot replied, trying to make sense of their surroundings.
Littlefoot, is that you?
A female voice said. Littlefoot looked and saw that along with Sarah, Ducky, Petrie, and Spike, and 7 other dinosaurs had wound up among them with Shorty, Champa, Dana, Diana, Not, Mutt, and Ollie.
That is a bloated cast. Like doing Danganronpa here. We're gonna figure out who. Chomper is.
They're gonna start.
Chomper by default is the first suspect because he's the only sharp tooth in the group.
Chomper.
Well, there's not been
sharp tooth.
Well, there's not been a murder yet.
Allie, is that you?
Littlefoot asked.
Hey, get out of there! It's dangerous!
Another female voice cried out. The voice was young, but not a child's voice. They looked and saw running at them the oddest creature they'd ever seen. The creature was about the size of a rainbow face, and she stood on 2 legs that had blue baggy and wrinkly skin on them. Her feet had no toes. They were multicolored blue, gray, and white with strange markings on the side. The creature's upper skin was brown and leathery like a dinosaur's, but it seemed too big, like a leg skin didn't seem to be fully attached to her body. She had hands much like a rainbow face, except she had 4 normal long fingers, which ended in red-colored claws, and her hands were pale creamy-colored and had no fur on them. Wait, 4 fingers?
Yeah,
Thumbs don't count.
Are they not counting thumbs, or is it because she's animated?
Yeah, I was about to say they take place in Timmy Turner's universe,
or just most animated universes where they just draw things.
Yeah,
with
it's because it's easier
fingers.
to animate.
Yeah.
Ended in red-colored claws, her hands were pale, creamy-colored, and had no fur on them. Her face and neck were also devoid of fur or feathers, but on top of the head, red, brownish gold fur grew out and covered the entire back of the head and stopped at her forehead. Her face was odd. She had nothing in the way of a snout or a muzzle. Her nose was small, like a beak, with nostrils on the bottom. Under her nose was a mouth, 2 pale pink lines. Her face was flat. Her head was round. 2 odd-looking wing-like things stuck out where her ears would be. Her eyes were bright sky blue, and she had several nasty-looking scars on her face.
Damn.
What are you?
Littlefoot asked.
Get out of the street now, Littlefoot, or you'll be killed! Now, hurry!
The creature yelled.
How'd you know your name? This is too long. This is just too much. Like you're just describing stuff in too much detail and not enough like character dialogue.
Yeah,
It's merely the
right.
setup. It's merely the setup. Just setting things up. Things are being set up.
Yeah, but
Sarah?
they're just too much. Like there's like literally like no character interaction at all here.
I mean, no. Littlefoot and Ollie talk to each other.
Yeah, but like for like 2 sentences. Like there's no
Yes.
dialogue. There's no characters here.
It's still the setup. I'm sure, they're working really, really hard. It's been 18 years. I'm sure they'll have the next part any day now. All of a sudden, they heard a noise like the wind and saw a huge, sleek creature with a shell for skin and 2 bright, glowing eyes and no legs, but round things charging at him. The 12 dinosaurs screamed and got on the grass patch where the creature stood. That's a road, and you nearly got hit by a
That's
car.
me. Wait, that's me.
Did they
sorry.
end up?
Sarah Skywalker.
Do they end up in New York like every portal leads every character to when they fall through it?
Yeah, the reason why portals lead to New York, it's because of the non-identical DNA in the subway.
And furthermore, wouldn't the car be like, are those fucking dinosaurs here?
Man
There are
doesn't
12
care.
dinos in New York.
Those dinosaurs are supposed to be.
I think they're in Geneva, Illinois right now because now why would the author make a point of saying that?
Listen to me. These dinosaurs are supposed to be extinct. If you see one on the road, it's your duty to make sure they stay extinct.
Some common sense laws I can get behind.
I see a stegosaurus, I floors it.
I mean, you'd need a pretty big car for that.
No, I just used to drive very, very carefully.
I don't know how that interaction would end.
Well,
I
hopefully
don't
with
think it
the.
would end too good for you.
I mean, as long as it doesn't end good for the stegosaurus, it's fine.
The noble sacrifice. That's a road, and you nearly got hit by a car. It's a machine, a non-living object that my kind uses to move from one place to another. I'm not finished yet. There are other machines with the same purpose to move from one place to another.
Did Drax write this?
They built machines and invented gizmos.
Well, what you just witnessed is a thing we call simply a car. Also, you can't explain a foreign concept to them with another foreign concept. How would they know what a machine is?
It's a non-living object.
They don't even have opposable thumbs.
It's a non-living object that my kind uses to move one place to another. See, Sarah Skywalker comes from a place called Simply Earth.
simply called Geneva, Illinois.
Comes from a place called Simply Geneva, Illinois.
There are other machines with the same purpose. Some fly, some float on the water. The person inside can see you, but the car can't. It's not alive.
So there was a person in the car, but the person's like, nope, I'm too high for this right now.
Well, you see, this is the same universe as Four Dinos in New York, or whatever the fuck that film was called.
What? The one with Whoopi Goldberg?
What was Whoopi Goldberg in that?
I mean, I know there was a movie where there was a dinosaur, like it was a buddy cop movie where one of the detectives is a dinosaur.
You're thinking of. I think you're thinking of Theodore Rex. No, I mean Four Dinos in New York, the animated movie where four dinos are in New York, and
classic.
Like it's the one that has the villain character. And he has this really disturbing death scene at the end that really sticks out.
Okay, did you finish the Drax rant light?
Yeah, I think.
The creature explained.
Where are we? I want to go home. Yes, I do.
Ducky replied, a little afraid.
You're in the future, Ducky. This is Earth, as it appears after. This is simply.
Oh, I know what movie we're talking about. The actual title is called "We're Back: A Dinosaur Story" in English.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
sorry.
that's what it was.
I think I mixed it up with. I think the German title was something like Four Dinos in New York, and I mixed it up. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Fantastic.
I have to cut that out, I think.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry. We'll just show another picture if we really
if you
want
commented
to.
something, if you commented a correction, you look real stupid right now. You still got time to delete it.
Well, after you guys were alive. As for how you will get home, I don't know if you can, nor do I know how you got here. Let's go inside my house and we'll talk.
The creature up.
The dinosaurs are supposed to be
really...
would be like, what are you? That's what I would ask first. Like, what is this?
I mean, they just think
Also,
that she's like maybe a weird dinosaur.
How can she be so nonchalant that, like, the fictional dinos just showed up in her hometown?
I mean, she's got memories of being Littlefoot's mother. Remember?
Yeah.
What? This is so strange.
I guess. Moving on.
How do you know our names? And what's your name? What are you?
Wolford asked.
My name's Sarah Skywalker. I'm a human with the ability to take on the form of animals and other abilities. As for how I know your names, you guys are characters from movies which are kind of stories that talk and move about dinosaurs.
Oh god, is this fake all over again? Are we gonna get a scene where Ducky does Petrie's taxes?
And that's why.
A series known to us as the Land Before Time series. As I'm a Land Before Time fan, you'll be better off with me than with most humans. Now let's go inside my house.
I find dinosaurs attractive, and I find
no.
you attractive.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, they might be better off ending up with somebody
I don't want to finish that sentence.
Don't say it, don't think it.
Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it.
Out of this house. Out of this house.
She explained. Her voice was alto in tone and had a rich, warm tone to it. It was the voice of one who knew many things. Her voice sounded familiar to Littlefoot, almost like his mother's. She somehow reminded him of his mother too, even though she was not his kind. She led him to the entrance to the cave slab of wood, covered the way in, but she pushed the wooden slab open, and it swung into the cave.
Pro tip. If you're gonna have like this twist, don't put it in the author's notes, because then you're just gonna give away the whole like.
Yeah, probably.
Can you imagine? All right, you are in your house, right? Like you're in your house. You're like you're doing like house things, taking a nap, do taxes, and you check the clock, and the clock says it's 2:30 or it's like 2:30, and you're like, you know, I bet the mail truck has been by. I'm gonna go outside. So you open your front door and you walk out, and then you see the girl across the street is just like leading a bunch of dinosaurs into her home.
This kind of shit happens every Tuesday, apparently.
Like, so I guess Land Before Time was based on a true story then, huh?
Yes, and it swung into the cave. Littlefoot and his friends went in the room of the cave that they were in, unlike any cave they've seen. For one, a light shined down from the ceiling. Also, there was no stone. Strange, silvery colored slabs were in the room.
This is a house. It's where humans live, eat and sleep, kind of the human equivalent. I'm sorry, kind of the human equivalent to a lair or a nest, she explained.
Okay.
She explained. Littlefoot and his friends had no knowledge of this two-legged creature. For all they knew, she could be a sharp tooth.
But you have a sharp tooth in your party right now. You know what sharp tooths look like.
But
what
she
the
knew
fuck
about.
are you talking about? Also, just because there's like two-legged plant eaters, like in the movies, in the show. One of the main characters in the show.
Yeah, exactly.
But she knew about them, and when she was the only hope they had to getting home. Meanwhile, back in the Great Valley, Kara's mother and father, Spiky and Ducky's mother, father and siblings, Petrie's mother and siblings, and Littlefoot's grandparents were searching for their kids. Hip, Not,
I
and
think you mean
Mustard's.
grandprince.
Prince, yes.
Grandprince was searching for their kids. Hip, Not, and Mustard's. Aloss was searching, and the mysterious Beyond Brawn was calling out for Shorty, and Ollie's mother looked for her daughter on their island paradise. Chompa's parents were too searched in vain for their son, as did Tippy's mother, not knowing that it was all part of one being's plan to save these particular dinosaurs and their herds from a terrible fate. For out in space, a comet had just passed Mars and was on a deadly collision with Earth.
I'm sorry, Coulson curse.
A deadly collision course with Earth. Stay tuned as the game learns more about the future and the identity of the human who saved them is Revlad.
You already did. Spoiler alert, you already did.
Will the others be spared from extinction? Stay tuned for Chapter 2 of the Land of the Lost. So y'all stay tuned. It's been 18 years. It will be out any day now.
I mean, to be fair, has she confirmed that Sarah Skywalker is the one that transported them to Earth?
A different being, I guess.
Could be a different being.
For some reason,
Name Sarah Skywalker. I'm at their profile. Right? Name Sarah Skywalker. Species: human/born vampire hybrid. Fathers: Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker. Human/Jedi, common, angel, made vampire/Bob Fox. Human. Wait.
What?
Hold on. This is okay. Human, Spike, made vampire. Mothers, Padme, human. Darla, made vampiress. Buffy, human/Slayer. Kathy Fox, born vampiress. I was a genetic. Are these separate characters?
I don't freaking know, but I gotta say something for.
I can't tell because it's formatted horrendously.
I think that's what they're going for.
Okay.
We gotta look at some reviews.
All right.
I'll take this first one because this one was written in 2011. Luia Mitra said that this was a very wonderful novelty. The description of the characters and setting were precise and gave the reader a sense of understanding of what the author was trying to convey. Did we read the same story here, Luia?
I mean, we got a lot of information.
You are full of shit. You're full of shit.
I mean, I'll give the author credit.
You can say there was much of information. There was very much information.
I'll give the author credit. They did a very descriptive description of their OC. Like, maybe a little more than necessary, but it was very descriptive.
It was.
Yeah.
From Stallion 6. Nice. Please continue the story.
The Reluctant Warrior. Not bad at all. So far it's getting interesting. Nice work on how you brought the LBT characters into the present. Keep it up, by the way. Can't wait for the next chapter. Any idea on when it might be up?
5 years later they asked that.
He's asking, poor guy, he's asking that, what, 5 years later? Oh.
I hope he moved on.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, boy.
And the rest seem
Pretty
generic.
Yeah.
Okay. That was fun.
The story. That certainly was the most story of all time.
Yeah, of everything we've read so far, like,
This.
this is one of the stories we did.
But
Yep, this is definitely one.
This is definitely one of these stories of all time.
Yep.
it was the most of all time. You're right.
If you're into our social medias, we'll put them down the doobly-doo. And in the meantime, if you see dinosaurs, do your civic duty and just ram your gas pedal into them.
Don't worry, your insurance has a clause. They'll cover it. No consequences will come to you.
If God
Just
wanted
floor
dinosaurs
it.
to still be
Even thank
alive,
you.
they'd still be alive.
Tesla has programmed every single of their cars to automatically ram into any dinosaurs they see.
What a beautiful world we
Have
live
fun, folks. And folkettes.
And
in. Later.
later.
Bye.
Hey, it's Joaquin here, and we hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to follow us on any social media platform, we'll leave links to those in the description below. Thank you for watching, and peace out, everyone.